Beauty is a trap, not because it's evil, not because it lies, but because it tells the truth too quickly. A truth so overwhelming, so enchanting, that we forget to ask if it is the whole truth. We see a face, and we feel eternity. We hear a voice, and our soul leans forward. We smell the perfume of her presence, and suddenly everything makes sense. Everything but her. You think you're choosing her, but you're not. You're responding to something ancient, something deeper than thought, something older than love. Beauty is not a woman, it's a force, a spiritual narcotic, a mirror that shows you who you could become. And like all powerful mirrors, it can either guide you or destroy you. She walks into a room, and everything softens. The colors sharpen. The air grows still. You feel seen. But more than that, you feel felt. Like she knows the parts of you even you ignore. But here's the tragedy. What she awakens in you, she does not always recognize in herself. She might be beautiful, but she may not know what her beauty does. And so you project, you dream, you fall into the image, not the woman, and you forget to ask what is real. In every myth, there is a Helen. In every war, a face behind the fire. Beauty does not cause destruction. It reveals it. The weak man becomes obsessed. The lost man becomes a follower. The proud man becomes a fool. Because none of them saw the trap. None of them questioned the gift. They saw a goddess and forgot she was also human. Or worse, they saw a human and mistook her for a goddess. This is not an attack on women. This is not a cry for caution alone. This is a call for wisdom, for the kind of awareness that lets you walk through fire and not get burned. Beauty, when seen through the lens of wisdom, is not a trap. It's a test. It's not there to own you. It's there to reveal you. Who are you when everything you desire is placed in front of you? Do you reach blindly? Do you kneel? Or do you see clearly? The problem with beauty is not beauty. The problem is us, our hunger, our fantasy, our refusal to look beyond the surface. A beautiful woman may be kind, or she may be cruel. She may be wise or hollow. But none of that matters if you don't look past her skin. You're not falling for her. You're falling into your own longing. A woman's beauty is one of the most powerful forces in the psychological universe. It is magnetism, distilled. It is not just how she looks, it's how she moves, how she exists. The stillness in her silence, the rhythm in her laughter, the way her presence interrupts time. It's not a trick. It's not even a choice. It's the way creation designed her. But what does that mean for a man? It means he must choose. Either become a slave to that energy, or learn to hold it with open eyes. Most men fail not because they fall for beauty, but because they stop seeing once they do. She becomes everything, the goal, the meaning, the dream. And when that illusion breaks, he doesn't just lose her, he loses himself. There are two kinds of men in this world. Those who worship beauty, and those who understand it. The first will spend his life chasing approval. He will change himself to be desired. He will lie to gain closeness. He will rage when she pulls away. He will confuse obsession with love. And when he is broken, he will blame her for a mirror he never learned how to read. The second type? He sees her beauty, feels it, honors it, but he is not led by it. He asks, what else is there? He looks behind the curtain. He studies her spirit. He listens to her words, not just her smile. He is not here to conquer her. He is here to recognize her. And if what he finds is hollow, he walks. If what he finds is truth, he stays. Not because she's beautiful, but because she is real. Women do not wield beauty to harm, but beauty can harm a man who is unprepared. Because beauty activates his deepest myth. It makes him feel like a knight again, like a king with something to fight for. But if he doesn't know who he is, if he hasn't slain his own dragons, then her beauty becomes his battlefield, not his blessing. Think of how many lives have been ruined not by evil, but by fantasy. Think of how many empires fell not to war, but to softness, the wrong softness, the softness that seeps into a man's will, weakens his purpose, confuses his direction. She didn't do it. He did. He made her his reason and forgot his mission. To truly understand beauty, you must separate it from possession. You do not own what is beautiful. You witness it. You honor it. But you do not chase it like prey. You do not try to hold it in a cage. Beauty is not made to be contained. It is made to be understood. To be seen for what it is, a call to rise, a reminder of the sacred. The world tells you to consume beauty. Advertisements paint it. Movies exaggerate it. Instagram filters it until it's no longer human. But all of this is noise. Real beauty, when you stand in front of it, is silent. It doesn't scream, it humbles, it grounds. It demands your presence, not your performance. There's a reason monks practice celibacy. Not because women are dangerous, but because beauty is powerful. If you're not ready, it will dominate your thoughts, your days, your dreams. Not because it's wrong, but because it's intoxicating. And the wise man knows you don't drink deeply from a cup that still controls you. Ask yourself, what do you want from beauty? Is it validation? Is it escape? Is it identity? If so, you're not in love with her. You're in love with what you lack. And you will destroy yourself trying to fill it with her. But if you've done the inner work, if you've faced your shadow, buried your illusions, and stood alone in the dark, then beauty no longer breaks you. It reveals you, it shows you how far you've come. Because now you can see her. Not the idea of her, not the dream of her, but her, as a soul, as a human, as someone walking her own journey. And maybe then, for the first time, beauty stops being a trap. It becomes a teacher. The man who sees beauty with clear eyes no longer kneels. He doesn't beg. He doesn't rage. He smiles. He thanks the universe for the glimpse. And then he chooses, not from hunger but from clarity. That is freedom. Because in the end, beauty is not something to fear, but it is something to understand, to study, to respect, to never idolize. She is beautiful, yes, but she is also human, and you are a man, not a boy chasing warmth, not a fool drunk on perfume. You are a sovereign soul, and she is not your answer. She is your mirror. If she reflects peace, truth, wisdom, then honor that. If she reflects chaos, pain, confusion, do not hate her, but do not stay. Beauty is not a reason to forget who you are. It is a reason to remember. So ask yourself, next time you fall, am I falling for her, or am I falling into myself? And in that moment, if you can still see clearly, then you are no longer trapped. You are awake. And no beauty in this world can blind a man who sees with both eyes open.